Welcome to the Legends of Lothos. I'm your DM, Casey. To my right, we have Aranon Solstein.
Solstein.
To the right of my right, we have Roan.
Yo.
To my left, we have Renton Oriner.
Hey there.
To the left of my left, we have Aiden Giles.
Hey there.
Last we left our heroes, there was a split in the party. That's never a good sign. Aiden's wallet was stolen, and he was sent on, and he chased after it, and Aranon joined him. So they were winding through the streets of Scarhelm and ended up into the Tower District, where there was a massive fight, and they were helped by a mysterious stranger. While that was going on, in the hustle and bustle of Silver Bluff, the market district, Roan and Renton did not notice that their compatriots had vanished and made their way to Golden Gate, and where they were able to exchange some of the Lothonian currency for the ingot-style currency that is used here in Croibia. All right, so why don't we zoom in and resume where Aiden and Aranon had just met the mysterious stranger, Randvi. Also, I hate it that you guys split by, like, alphabet.
I didn't think of that.
We should plan that more often.
Team A and Team R.
We're the A team.
Yeah.
All right. So Ranvi just shook your hand. All right, we need to get out of here sooner rather than later. The guards are going to be coming, and you can hear like shouts and stuff. Because what you guys did was not quiet.
Right. Yeah.
Sounds
there
like
was-
I wish I had minor illusion.
There's fireballs. There was stuff.
The
he's
scream of Ramlin.
He's like, you guys aren't from around here at all, are you?
No.
And yeah, I have a place where we can lay low, and we gotta go.
Lead away.
I grabbed 2 coin purses on my way out.
Roll a investigation check.
I got a high number of 9.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand with disadvantage.
See how fast I am?
Ooh.
That's a 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, so you go and like you see like a coin purse, and like you're like, okay, I can grab it real quick, and you reach for it, and like it's like stuck to the belt, and it slips out of your hands, and your friends are running, and you hear the guards coming, and you're like, oh crap, and so you just keep running for it.
My whole plan was to take all their money.
All right, so he's winding through the alleys of the Tower District, and you guys kind of burst out into the Silver Bluff Market again, and you can keep and like he pulls down his hood, and you see his like the shock of silver hair, and he's like leading you guys kind of through the crowd and motioning back like, come on guys, hurry up.
What race is he?
He's human.
Oh, he's human.
Yeah. And he takes you like kind of across the Tower District. You guys go across a bridge, and the architecture changes a little bit. Everything seems just a little bit more militaristic here, like a lot of barracks housing. And he like takes a right and then a left, and then he stops at a door and raps 3 times. And there's a little bit of commotion on the inside, and then you hear like chunk, 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 and the door opens, and he motions you guys to come inside.
All right.
So you go in, and it's he leads you down some stairs into the basement of this home, and there's a single round table sitting in the middle, and it's dimly lit, and there's some banners and stuff hung along the walls that you don't recognize the sigils for. And he goes and he hangs his cloak up, and he's like, all right, so where the hell are you guys from?
Edgewood.
Edgewoodians.
Yeah.
Where's Edgewood?
South. Far south.
It must be really far south with those accents. Who fell for the oldest trick in the book?
I had to follow him though.
I mean, yeah, you gotta like, and you guys are lucky that I was there. I was hunting those assholes.
Yeah.
Like they've been causing trouble for a lot of tourists in town, but you guys don't really seem something about you. Like you guys are the way you're dressed and the way you guys held yourselves in battle. There's something
Yeah, we're pretty great.
different about you guys. I'm guessing you guys are just not the normal tourist type.
No.
We've been
Although
around.
we are the poor tourist type, man. I was really hoping a little vigilante justice would like get us some money in our pockets.
Yeah. They picked a bad one to steal because they only had like a gold in there.
Well, all right. Well, poor and out of your element. Is it just the two of you?
We got two other friends. They, where did they go?
We lost them in the scuffle.
Yeah, they went somewhere.
Okay. We're gonna pause with you guys then, and we're gonna go over to our friends in Golden Gate at the exchange. So you guys now have
We
money.
have some money. We
You have some money.
I think we're basically standing outside Golden Gate at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the hell are the other guys?
I have no clue. Did you see anything, hear anything when we were coming? I didn't hear.
No, there was a lot of hustle and bustle, and yeah, no, I don't know where they went.
Well, I'd
Where-
say at the moment we wait around here for a while. Like I'll peruse some of the shops and just see if maybe they show up here. I don't know. Is there what else is around? right now?
So this is like the banking district. So you see, there's like some upper scale shops, like selling like business attire, and there's banks, there's some restaurants and pubs. It looks like everyone here is dressed very nicely, and they're walking with purpose. Like everybody's going somewhere. Looking up the so you're on this like big thoroughfare. So you can essentially see down to the gate that you came through from Mastiff, and looking straight north, you can see kind of there's another wall, and rising above that even farther, you can see this beautiful palace just kind of towering over everything in the city. And there's like right before that, you can see like the spires of cathedrals and temples and.
Well, is there a pub right next to this place at all that we are? Where are we? The mineral and precious metal thing exchange?
Yeah, you're at the exchange. There sure is. Go ahead and roll me a perception check while I make one up.
All right. Yeah, looking for something like maybe it has some seats outside, and then we can have
Outside
a beer
seating.
and look around, wait and see if they
can't
show
see
up.
anything.
Oh, natural 20. Holy crap.
Natural 20. Oh wow. Okay.
That better be the best dang pub I've ever seen.
So looking up the street, you can see there's a few on there. You can see one called the Emerald Flask. You see one called the Topaz Chariot, and then you see like this group of halflings kind of like take a corner down a little side street, and you look down, and they go into this pool or this pub that's kind of set off the side, and it's a large fat man laughing on the sign.
And I really, really want to go to that one, but also it's like not on the main drag. So, do you think? Where would you like to go? We got
That looks good.
the one down
we
the
need
main.
to go there.
We need to go there. Okay, all right. I guess that's where we're going. Don't think we'll really be able to see if they come, but we'll have a beer there and see what happens.
All right, so you go down the alley, and embossed on the door it just says "The Fat Fool" is the name of this pub, and you go in, and Roan feels a little out of sorts because everything is halfling size.
I was gonna say.
You're little.
Like you have to duck down a bit to get in the door. When like the tables are way too short for you.
This is
Like,
fun.
you're almost
You're like Gandalf at the Hobbit house.
Yes, exactly.
you have to like move your head not to get hit by the chandelier.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
Just see how many beers he had, then you might.
Right? Yeah, actually give me a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Oh, okay. Natural 20.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, no, you.
We're wasting our
feeling
natural
good.
20s.
You deftly move around this place like
This is
nothing.
my kind of joint.
You're just like, yeah, all right. So the there's what could honestly be like the namesake of the place. There's this very rotund halfling behind the bar, big just grin on his face when you come in. Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You know, we're just off the hustle and bustle, but we still get fine folks like you, and you even brought a tall one in
I
with
brought
you.
a tall one in with us. Is that okay? That's okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. We like all sorts here.
Yeah, we're waiting for 2 other friends. We thought we'd pop in here for a drink quick.
Well, where are you guys from?
Edgewood. Sticking
Well,
with the
I
Edgewood.
mean, I'm not familiar with that place.
We're saying
Where's
it's
that?
south, right?
It's way
Yeah.
south.
It's way south.
Way south.
Way down there. Nobody knows.
Although your characters don't know that, you might say north.
Yeah, we're like the
Well,
lowest.
because
like South Fallgrim or
Well, I guess
South
it was south
Columbia?
in the other map.
It's a
Yeah.
long story. We've been on the road. We're a little lost at the moment.
Where we're from is a long story.
Where we're from? I mean, to the south, like, that's. Are you ever worried about the drow?
The drow. Yes, very, very worried about the drow.
It's always on our toes.
It's always on our toes. Yeah.
Oh man, you guys must be brave.
Well, yeah, we had
Brave.
to get,
You know what? First drinks on me.
Well, no.
If you can tell me a story about the drow, and then at that moment,
Stan? Where's Stan?
at that moment, Stan peeks his
Yes!
head in.
Stan, you've been here.
This is our best storyteller. He knows all of our adventures.
Oh, geez, guys. Yeah, I was still exchanging my money when you left.
Oh, sorry, Stan. I thought you were right behind us.
Oh, we hit the road.
Oh, do you have any idea where the other two are?
We figured we'd grab a pint here and see if we can track him down.
Oh, well, I mean, grabbing a pint, that's a great idea. Oh, hey, little bud. Can I... Can we get a couple of pints? And the guy looks up at him, still like, this is new.
Yeah.
He's like, well, they were just telling me that you guys were from down south and you're going to tell me a story about the drow.
Yeah, the drow, Stan. Remember the drow?
He, roll a, oh, man.
he just has to repurpose an old story.
I know,
I was
right?
gonna
That's
say.
why I'm like,
Like
wink,
the cannibals.
wink, drow. Yeah.
Not like he hasn't repurposed any stories before.
You know what? Roll a insight check for me just to see if you can get across what you mean to
All right,
Stan.
all
And
right.
I'm going to roll one as well.
Okay. Good thing we got a +6 on
Might
that.
as well just intimidate him.
All right, we got a 15.
All right. Stan's like, oh, yeah, the drow down where we
I
live
really
in
want to know what the drow is.
the
now.
edge of the wood. Oh, they're nasty buggers with horns. And but not like the tiefling horns. Those are different. And ears.
All technically could be true.
All right,
War
so
horns
he he hears he says the ears thing, and the halfling kind of perks up a little bit, like, okay, the horns. He was like, says the ears thing, and then Stan goes into this elaborate story where he basically repurposes the very first time he hung out with you guys.
Which one was that?
The whale?
The
that the
whale
whale?
and the guy that you guys took his shoes away and made him.
Wonder how he.
So
Oh,
the
and
guy
there was
without
the-
the shoes is now one of the
Oh,
drows.
there's the battle arena thing too, with where Aiden was fighting something.
That was a completely different time. with
I
Stan.
thought that was like
No, this
the
is
same
when
That
we
was
were
before
in-
Stan.
Yeah.
Battle arena?
This is the Nidley area that we were in for that one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, you guys were far north up in Nidley.
No.
So he repurposes everything, and just like replaces the evil old man with a drow and the whale with a whale drow
And
because
the
he doesn't
ice
really know what a
with
drow
sand.
is.
And the ice with sand, hopefully.
who knows?
Oh no, he's just saying snow stuff.
Okay,
still.
okay. Well, maybe it's down south. It's way
He's
down
like-
south.
He doesn't know.
Yep.
And so, he's like, all right, let's see if the. So the halfling looks at Stan and is like, I don't know if half of that's true, but it's a damn good story either way.
Stan-
Drinks all around.
Oh my god. Well, thank you so Stan, he
That's what he does.
he tells stories. Most of them true. It's almost all true. But yes, there are some embellishes. Stan, you're great. You're great.
There's a lot of true parts to
You
it.
did fine this time.
What would the currency tip like currency?
So I think it's still like gold, silver, copper. It's a different shape with a different stamp.
Alright, so I'll say I got a few silvers in with that, so I throw a silver down on there. I'll give him a gold because he bought the round. How about that?
Well, that's way too much.
That is
We're
a
in the
lot.
nicer area though.
That's true. All right, and he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, okay." And like with the gold, like he bought the round. He also just he sets up. He sees where you guys go sit, and so Stan's like he tries to figure out how to sit on the chair, and just ends up like just sitting on the floor.
I go up to the bartender or barkeep again, and I just ask him, so what are some interesting things to do around here? Trying to figure the lay of the land
Oh,
out
you guys
here.
are new to town. What kind of stuff do you guys like? Did you guys come for the arenas? Did you?
We've
come
heard
for...
about these arenas. What exactly are these infamous arenas?
Ah, well, here in Scarhelm, and well, really all around Falgrim, we do love ourselves a bit of good blood sport. And so, you have the people who fight in the arenas for glory, and then you have the people who are fighting off their debts to society, and sometimes they die, sometimes they don't. It's a good show. Big bouts are usually on the weekends, and
Okay.
there's usually smaller ones throughout the week.
We actually have dealt with some arena fighting ourselves.
Oh, yeah, you guys don't really... Well, he kind of seems like more the arena fighting type.
Yeah, watch
But
out.
you and Stan seem more like the, like you know your way around a pub a bit.
That too. I don't know. So arenas are the big thing to do around here. I know we were planning.
There's the university. If you guys are into learning, if you need to pay visits to the gods, we got some beautiful temples in the temple district.
The temple district's where?
Oh, you could see it you probably saw it up the road.
Oh yeah, the big spires back there.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
okay. Yeah, I know. I was looking to maybe update some of my map collections here. Now that we've kind of journeyed this far, I need to get my lay of the land around here.
Yeah. So the university, that
Is in the
is
Scholars District, maybe.
yes. Yep. Yeah. Scholars District. They would probably have something for you. If you're looking for like Rose Lamp, you might be able to find. They have some interesting stuff, or Grey Pool. That's kind of the new up and coming area of the city.
Right.
And there's a lot of unique shops popping up there.
Awesome, good to know. We were planning on staying out of the inner city here in Mastiff area.
You could do better.
We can do better.
You can,
All right.
some discerning folks like yourselves, you probably find some better spots.
Okay, yeah, I know if we're friends don't meet us here, we kind of got split up in the Silver Bluff area, I think is what you called it. So hopefully they find us here, otherwise we'll have to go back down to Mastiff and
All right, yeah.
hopefully meet up with them somewhere there. But yeah, any recommendations around this area if we want to try and get into the Temple District? Not too expensive.
Oh well,
It looks like everything kind of just gets better and better.
there's here. There's not a lot of places to stay here. Look, when you get out into the outer ring there,
Okay.
you can usually find some stuff. Just stay away from.
We've heard Blackpool. Definitely don't go to Blackpool.
God, don't go to Blackpool. Don't go to Blackpool. No, I would stay away from the Tower Tower District.
Okay.
North and South Fay Hill, they kind of keep to themselves over there.
Okay.
Faybridge isn't bad. Faybridge, Knight's Wall's okay.
Cool. Good to know. Awesome. Thanks for the help. We'll kind of hang out here for a while, see if anybody shows up. Yeah.
All right, yeah, and enjoy yourselves.
All right. I go back to the table where you guys are and kind of update them with some of the stuff I've learned and the shops in Grey Pool and everything. Go check out.
So while he was over there talking to the barkeep, Stan leans in real close to you, Roan, and he says, "What's a drow?"
Don't ask me. I don't know either.
when they were in the middle of that, I sit down and like, I really want to know what a drow is too, guys. Good catch though. Good job.
I hope I describe like. You think they swim like whales?
Something tells me they don't.
You had him with the ear though. I saw his eyes perk
It must
up
have
there with
something
the
to
ears.
do with ears. I bet they have ears. I bet they hear real good.
Oof, that doesn't.
And that's why they're
maybe,
scary.
Maybe they're blind and they can only hear. Who knows? All right. Well, yeah, that's another thing we're gonna have to learn when I go to the university.
This place
Find out
is
what the
weird.
drought- Yeah, we got a lot to learn. This is a big city.
All right, and so the other two, we don't know where they went off to.
At the moment, no. We've lost them somewhere in the markets down there.
That was market. There was a lot of interesting stuff. Did you guys get any of those pastries?
No, it's pastries.
Oh yeah, that's probably why I didn't see him move. I was eating a pastry.
Oh yeah, I was just walking straight towards Golden Gate. Yeah.
They were real. They were like citrusy and a little spicy. They were real good.
Yeah, the barkeep told us not to go to like the Tower District or anything, so hopefully they didn't end up going that direction.
They didn't. Didn't Baloo mention something about that too?
Yeah, I think it was Tower District and Blackpool are the two places. So,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What did we? What was the first place that we stopped at when we came into
Mastiff. Yeah.
The
the Mastiff.
Mastiff
Inn and Ale
Inn
House.
and Tower. Yeah,
The Inn and
Ale
Ale
House.
House.
Yeah. And Baloo was the head guy there.
No, Baloo was
Sent us.
sent
Old
you
Vol
there.
and Myrta were the two that were there.
Well, we can go get a room there now, right?
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
a-
have a lot of money, and we got 4 people. We could.
Yeah.
I don't know if these guys. I don't know how much money they have to go
None.
exchange, but
I had 1 gold. I think everybody knew that one.
Yeah. And how much did Stan do?
Stan just took out a bit. He didn't have a bunch of currency stashed away.
Well, I
So
assume
probably like 4 or 5 gold.
what the average room that we stay in, like the 4 rooms, cost us a gold, didn't they usually?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
should
it
be
was. I
fine
think it
with
was
that.
like
Yeah.
4 silver a night or something
Okay.
like that.
I mean,
is
maybe
what
they'll go back there or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
so let's finish up our drinks and then try and make our way back over to Mastiff. Hopefully we don't get lost along
Alright.
the way. If along the way, if we go through those markets there, just if like I see some map of the city, like pop
Roll
up,
me a
like-
perception check.
Oh, I didn't know we were already walking. I
Yeah.
thought-
Yeah.
okay.
Well, so they got a big chunk of time last time, so try and
Oh,
even it out
okay.
a little bit.
So yeah, we finish our drinks and leave the Hobbit place, which I mark in my mind as where I want to come back again.
Fat
The
man place.
the what is it? The Fat Fool.
Was
Yeah, I
it
think
the
that's
Silver
what you
Bluff?
called it. The
Fat Fool.
the Fat Fool.
You guys are in Silver Bluff right now?
I think they're in Golden
No,
Gate.
Golden Gate. We're gonna be going down to.
Yep. Yeah. Now they're heading down to Silver Bluff.
Yep. So going through the markets there, just keeping my eyes open. Oh, and I want to also let Stan know where these I want a pastry when we go by the pastries.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'll roll for my perception of maps. Ooh, we got a 25.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just kind of like walking down, taking a little bit more slowly this time. Kind of taking it in a little bit. Now that you have a little bit of coin in your pocket, you're feeling a little better. You're like, I can actually have some of this stuff now. So you're looking around, and Stan like stops by the pastry thing a little bit before it, and he's like, "That's where the pastries are, but I probably shouldn't go back because I didn't have any money."
I was gonna say, how did you pay for that? I was just thinking, how did you pay for that? Did you talk your way into one, or just?
I just kept walking.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, I walk over there and I grab a few pastries. And,
Hey, no, stop!
what? Well, I don't just grab them.
Oh, okay.
Grabbing them and then bring them up to the guy. Or
Okay,
whatever.
yeah. No, and they're just like they're like 2 copper a piece.
All right, cool. I brought a pastry for each of you. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
That's
thank you, dear.
citrusy.
Citrusy and delicious.
Zing.
Little zing in
And
the
then
zop. All right, so yeah, so you look and like there's just all kinds of shops, and you see a stall that looks like it has some maps and parchments and like some books, like just kind of all haphazardly like around.
All right. First, I'll just see if I spot a. Where are we again? What's this place?
Your Scarhelm.
Scarhelm. Let's just see if there's a little map of that.
Yeah, so you're looking at this like the shop where like things look older, and you kind of look past it a little bit, and there's a kiosk that just says tourist information.
Haha, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. And reach up and grab one of those. And
Well,
then
it's a shop down the.
okay. Well, then before I look beyond there, I just want to peruse some of the titles, like maybe something like Gods here, or like.
Oh yeah. So so you're kind of like looking through the scrolls and
Or
there's
just like a history of. Or something.
yeah. So and there's nothing like that super jumps out at you. Some of it's in a language that you don't recognize, and like actually there's a few of them there. Like,
Probably,
I have no idea what's going on here. But then there's one that's the histories of the gods in Croibia.
Oh wow! I ask, how much is this book right here?
Oh, that one? That's a very good volume, my good man. Very good. You have a good eye, a keen eye.
Well, yeah, you got a lot of stuff here, a lot of languages I don't really know, but this one popped out to me right here.
Yes. So this one right here, I couldn't let it go for less than a gold.
For less than a gold, I don't know about that. How much is a silver worth or gold to silver ratio?
10.
10. How about 6 silver?
Oh,
come on, that's a great deal. Look at it. It's all torn on the edge here. The pages, I don't even know.
Okay, you know what? I like you, but I'll be selling it for a loss, but 9 silver.
9. First, it goes 8. 8.
Oh, roll a charisma check.
Charisma. I mean, I do like books. I like ruffling
Diplomacy's
here.
not a thing anymore, right?
It's persuasion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, persuasion. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
I
the word
show
I
them
was trying to
like
think
a
of.
bit of my collection of some maps and stuff that I have left over from our other journeys, like faraway lands and everything. See, I like to collect these things, and it's. But no, this the condition it's in. No, let's just go. 8's the furthest I'll go. And then persuasion, you said.
Yep.
That would be an unnatural 20.
Well, I mean, my children will only be able to eat bread tonight.
No.
But
I got
8.5.
I got 3 pastries over there for 2 copper. Your kids are gonna get more than some bread tonight. Come on.
8.5.
8 it is. I start putting the 8 silver down.
Well, you drive a hard bargain.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. The history of the gods in Croibia, you said?
Yep, Croibia.
Croibia.
Yep, Croibia.
Awesome.
Carlos.
And then I'm assuming you saw me probably buy that book, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm just standing there
Yeah.
watching.
Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is awesome.
Nice book.
All right, I put it in my satchel, and there's the tourist information. Let's go grab a map.
Yeah, so you
quick.
go there, and yeah, you're able to pick up a map for like 2 silver.
Awesome.
Or
Cool.
not 2 silver, like 5 copper, sorry.
All right. Yeah, and then we make our way back to the
Alright, so you guys are heading back to the Mastiff Inn now?
in
Okay.
House.
While this was going on, so you guys are sitting around the table, talking with Ravki?
Ravi?
Randvi. Ranvi. Randvi. Ranvi.
Oh,
All right.
Ranvi.
Yeah. So you guys are talking with Ranvi, and he you mentioned that there's 2 others, and you're not entirely sure where they are. Did you tell him about the Mastiff in an ale house or no?
Yeah, we had mentioned that.
Okay, all right. He's like, well, I don't know if it's safe for you guys to be quite out on the streets yet. The guards in this town are rather thorough. But I can send one of my men out, and they can, if you can give me a description, they can go meet them there.
Sure.
and-
One is a halfling, a little short, and then the other one is a human. He looks grumpy all the time, and he doesn't talk a whole lot. He generally just growls.
Do you explain Stan too, or just leave Stan?
Oh
out?
yeah, there's also another human. He's a human. Yeah, he's
No, he's a dwarf,
then
right?
He's a human.
Is he human?
Yeah.
He has a silver tongue, like figurative silver tongue, literal silver tongue. And yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
You could probably find a little guy in a bar, elaborating on some stories. You know, that'd be Stan.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think the human wears scale mail, the warlock, the roan.
He's got like a cloak over it.
Oh,
All right. Well, I will. Yeah. So he motions over and some like whispers, and like the guy goes off. All right. Well, while we wait for them to return, it seems like you guys have a story to tell.
yeah, we're from down south, way down south.
So
You see, like, because our portal that we popped in like south of the city, so yeah, we're from south.
how far? How like?
So
Are you guys from outside of Falgrim then?
yeah, we're quite a ways away from here,
Wait,
to the point where our currency's not even good. It's pretty
So-
far,
so you're outside of Croibia completely then?
completely. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Edgewood.
Well, that's where you're from. I don't know. We're from different areas. I'm trying to remember what my character.
I don't remember the name of the areas.
Lothos.
I know we're from Lothos.
Like, I don't think I've ever met anybody from south of Caliber.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's like no empire down there.
No, there's not.
No.
It's nothing but vast desert and seas of sand.
Yeah, and we're past that. Like, we're south of that, if you can believe that.
Roll a.
If you can believe that. Deception, I guess. 12.
Yeah, I find that mighty hard to believe, but. All right. So, what brings you to Scarhelm then? To the seat of the Empire.
Just kind of woke up here one day, you know.
It was kind of a you know, like sometimes like when you're doing magic, like when the magic's going on, there's kind of accidents every once in a while. This is one of those. I start. So I never
Great.
saw this guy use any magic, right?
No.
So I'm just gonna like use Arcana, just like make just. Make
Actually,
it
no,
sound
you did. You did. Because you saw magic missiles go over his.
Oh, all right.
Go over your shoulder.
Oh, he returned magic missiles back.
I thought they were going the other way.
Oh, wait, no, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. The magic missiles were from the. Yeah, so you have not seen him use any magic.
I'm just use Arcana, toss in a couple like more complicated terms in there.
Okay.
Like not necessarily lies. I'm just like making it way more complicated than it really is. Natural 20.
You like just complete. Give me some gibberish, Carlos.
Well, you like sometimes like when somebody makes an Aether Gate, and like sometimes those are prone to
Temporal disbursements.
to temporal disbursement fiber issues.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta get more temporal fiber, but it wasn't replaced in time, because it's hard to get temporal fiber. Like you gotta get Wabajaks for those, and like
Need more
you're
fiber.
never gonna find Wabajaks at this time of year. And it just wasn't replaced in time. And then boom, and then here we are outside of Scarhelm.
What about the giant? Or was it a giant or the org's hair? Didn't you get the org's hair off his?
That was a giant hair. That's for something completely different.
Yeah, you got a special one of those too, didn't you?
I don't have any of that stuff because that's all way back
You
home.
guys sound like you know your stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me, not so much. I just know what he's told me.
Okay. So you're his assistant then?
Nope.
Well, not in magic.
Oh, okay.
I have multiple trades, so.
All right. And so he kind of gestures towards your shield. What's that symbol?
That's the symbol of my god. It's my symbol of my god. It's the Ramlin.
You're really not from around here then.
We've been over this part.
No, I know, but yeah, you need to. You might need to cover that up.
What? You guys got a problem with Ramlin?
Well, first of all, that's not a real
Ramlin?
god. And let's just say some of the worshippers around here are very not nice. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. They're zealots. I mean, not like us. I mean, we're good. Like Jeha says, we need to be inclusive to everyone, and
Who?
Well, some gods go by different names to different parts of the world, you see, Aiden.
no, Jeha, the daughter of the Allfather.
Goes by different names elsewhere, though, yeah.
No, see, he gestures to the banner, and it's this it's like a lightning bolt, in a cloud. And he's like, no, I run the Order of Jeha. Have you guys not heard of Jeha.
Nope.
So what was the cloak for that like water god? What was that god called?
There we go. What?
What like that water like so she's like what thunderstorms?
Duria
Duria was the
was the god of the sea.
yeah like where we're
goddess of the
from
sea.
like she goes by Duria.
Do you have a spelling for Jeha?
Yes.
J. Ha.
Jeha.
See, it even sounds pretty similar to like where we're from. Like
Mira.
Jeha doesn't have anything to do with the sea.
I didn't say anything about the sea.
Okay.
No, I didn't like explain because I was making stuff up.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. So you guys are followers of Jeha then?
I'm not. No, I'm familiar, but that's about it.
Who do you worship?
I don't really worship anybody. I like to consider myself free agent, but
Free agent.
so
I dabble in this, dabble in that.
I keep being told that I'm not.
Well, then I mean, what do you mean you're told
What's
that you're
your
not?
local god of the forge? What is he called by in this area?
God of the Forge.
Crafting, not necessarily the forge.
You gotta double check here. Hang on. Well, I mean, we don't really have a god. I guess Riel might be the closest.
So what is he the god of in this area?
I mean, Riel is a goddess. What do you mean? What is she the
No.
goddess of?
Well, it's the names are different. I'm trying to like link the difference between the gods' names.
Oh no, see, yours is just wrong. No, I'm sure you're just in your strange tongue. You call them something else.
So you just have one god around here?
No.
So
No, they have the All-Father.
you have the All Father. So he's the father of all the gods.
Yes, we have Arden the Allfather, who's the father of Jeha and Inyo.
Okay. But they don't have any brothers or cousins.
Oh no, there's more.
Okay. Well, why can't one of them
I'm
be?
sorry. I'm not a priest. I'm just a follower of Jeha.
But you're telling me my god doesn't exist.
Well, that's because people will kill you around here for worshiping not one of the gods.
Okay.
So I'm trying to be neighborly.
I understand. I appreciate it.
Wait, you mean like if I don't worship one of these gods in this area, like they actually are not a fan of that? I'm not an atheist. I believe in the gods. It's just like it's more of a
They're
we
not.
have an understanding.
Some, all right, so some of the followers of, well, especially like Malel and Dalik, the followers of them, not the biggest fans of heathens.
So you guys sound like a little bit of a narrow-minded group.
Well, there's nothing narrow-minded about it.
Well,
We worship all the gods.
except for ours.
We worship all.
They
the
have
real
just
gods.
different names. Like
Sure.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
right
and I'm sure they do. And there's probably a book in the catacombs somewhere that would line this up, and it would sort it, and then you would know the right names to call your gods.
Yeah. So don't worry about it, Aiden. You'll figure. Just don't mention your god by name. What's the symbol on the shield? Was it a
It's the
spear?
symbol of Ramling.
Which was a spear, right?
Yeah.
Well, like you just say like,
I got it.
yeah, you got it. You know what to
All right.
how to handle that.
So while this is going on,
Tell 'em all to
you
go take a
guys
hike.
have like as you guys are you guys are going down the road to Mastiff, and somebody like walking quickly comes up behind you.
Picks your pocket.
Are you from Edgewood?
Huh? Do we look Edgewoodian?
I just met two of your members. Two other Edgewoodians, and they sent us to look for you.
That is pretty. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we're from Edgewood. Yeah, we are.
Yep, we're Edgewoodian.
I don't know who. Yeah,
I don't think anybody else would run up.
that'd be really weird. Yes. We are from.
We'll take the
Edgewood.
chance on this one.
My name is Draywill.
Draywill.
Yes, my name is Draywill, and I am a member of the Order of Jeha,
Okay.
and you guys should come with me.
It's not in the Tower District now, is it?
No. We're going to Night's Wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll come with.
You got an okay on that one?
And you say you got our friends? Are they held captive? What's going on?
No. They ran into a bit of trouble.
Are they okay?
and- Yeah, they seem fine. They seem like they were able to hold their own. But the leader of our order helped them. And
All right, yeah, I guess we'll take the chance on this.
all right.
Lead the way, sir.
So while you guys are having an in-depth discussion about gods and religion, and
I'm just really wishing the topic moved to something else besides gods and religion.
eventually Stan, Roan, and Renton come into the house and down into the basement. Then Ranvi's like, I am so sorry. Like he has like an actual look of shock over his face. I didn't offer you guys any refreshments.
I was about to say something.
That's fine. It's
No.
we'll forgive it.
I didn't want to be rude.
That is unforgivable, and I apologize. And then he runs and like he goes and he brings out bottles of wine and jugs of ale and little like loaves of bread with cheese.
I'll eat and drink anything he brings me.
So in these parts, is it not all right to do self-defense? Like, you got us out of there pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, no, so self-defense is fine as long as the person you're defending yourself against doesn't die.
There were a few dead bodies around us.
Oh, there were more than a few dead bodies there.
Do we over here?
Yeah, no. Like if you kill the person, you're looking at least a fine, probably jail time or hard labor.
In our defense, I can't non-lethally take out 11 people. If it was less
Right.
than 11 people, it's a
Do
little
we
more
walk in
doable.
as he's saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys? What? Wait, what?
Yeah, he walked in my defense part.
Everywhere we go, everywhere we go. What happened?
So there was these guys, and they jumped us, and
It was obvious what was going to happen when they stole his purse, and then we were chasing after the purse. I didn't get my spell off in time, is my excuse, to stop the thief, and they ran to an alleyway, which is a clear trap, which Aiden just ran headlong into, and then ambushed by 11 people.
Don't you only have like 2 gold?
Yes,
it was
yes.
one.
Well, I'm glad to see you guys are still okay then.
It's the principle of it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going to give each of these guys 5 ingots.
Sweet.
5 gold ingots or silver or
Gold.
gold? Okay.
Oh, thank you very much, Roan. I'll
all you
find
get.
some way to turn this 5 into 10, and then 10 into 20, and maybe more.
So Ranvi, he's sitting down and you guys kind of chat for a bit, and he kind of pushes back from the table a little bit, looking at you, and he's like, friends, I need to confess something.
Did you poison our food?
No, nothing like it, nothing like that. My bringing you here wasn't entirely altruistic.
You're going to turn us... I don't know.
No,
I don't know where to go.
you roll an insight check.
We're going to become gladiators. I got a 1.
You believe
Yeah, you're
that?
pretty sure he wants you to become gladiators.
I will not become a gladiator for you.
Nobody's asking you to become a gladiator.
I don't want to become a gladiator.
Okay, all right. So things seem great here in Croybia and Scarhelm, right? I know you're from out of here. You know, let me give you a little history on the area. Maybe that'll kind of help you understand what I'm about to ask you. So, in years past, Croybia was a land in constant warfare. The various clans of Falgrim, Airfill, Menarast, and Celeber were constantly at each other's throats. About 400 years ago, a human, Edifer, of the Falsti clan was blessed by Arden the Allfather to join the many clans and people of Croybia under a single banner. The Skarhala. Since that time, we've had an uneasy peace. The clans mostly have commingled and essentially vanished, but some hatreds still run pretty deep. And lately, someone has been stoking those dying fires and bringing us closer to shattered clans and warfare again. It is our belief, the Order of Jeha, that the one behind this is the current emperor, Erlal. And we believe that the god Inyel is the one whispering these things into his ear.
And
And
what is
stoking the fires
the-
as an offering to the Allfather.
and what god is Inyala in these parts?
Inyel is a god of chaos. So, with the way you've talked about magic and being from a strange land, I think you might be able to help us reveal his deception. So his brother Avar, a true paragon of good and justice, can take the throne.
How sure are you that this other guy is like a paragon of justice and everything?
He is the chosen one by
different
by
god.
Jeha.
So a different god, since he's chosen one compared to Inyal's chosen one.
I saw that.
I got a natural 20 on
what?
insight. Just making sure he's telling the truth.
Oh yeah, no, every like he 100% believes everything he's telling you right now.
Right.
Do the other gods also have chosen ones that they have?
If they do, they've not been revealed to me.
So, this is out of character, but just to encompass what he just told us. So basically, there's the emperor right now who they think is getting force-fed shit to make everything chaotic, but these guys want to get him out of there so they can put their own guy in.
Yep.
Wait, so we're talking about a physical emperor of the land, not some god?
Yeah, you're talking about a physical emperor of the land.
Of Scarhelm or of the...
No, of
Krobia?
all of
Krobia?
Krobia,
Okay.
like
So
of the Skarhala.
So they think the god of chaos is whispering in the actual emperor's
Yeah,
ear?
and trying to stoke the fires of war
Yep.
as an offering to the Allfather.
So he wants us to oust him and
He
get this
wants
guy in
so yeah.
there. Create a coup.
Yep. So you're like you guys are all kind of like taking this in a little bit, and you're like, but the other gods, everything else in the room just kind of freezes in space. The flickering flame becomes still, and then the walls and the room that you're in just kind of melt away. And
What was in that food he gave me?
It was poison after all.
and Stan stands up real quick and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he, as you guys are then,
Are you guys seeing this?
like as things are melting away, the ground beneath you lifts up, and so everything falls away, and looming above you is a giant like celestial body, like a moon, and you can see stars off in the distance, and you're standing on just like a piece of floating rock, and in front of you, clad in what looks like ancient armor, is the most stunningly beautiful woman you've ever seen. Just like, to each of you, whatever you deem the most beautiful facets, like she seems to morph and shape into that.
Aaron, those shrooms you gave me the other day have nothing compared to this bread. Let me tell you.
I know you're not from this plane.
We weren't doing a very good job of hiding it.
No, you really weren't. And she, she kind of floats down and stands in front of you. My name is Jeha.
Oh.
And welcome to my plane.
Have you heard of Remlin?
What was the god of? What was Jaha the god of again?
Jeha
Goddess.
is the goddess of, basically like thunder, storms.
Why couldn't the gods in our other place be this upfront with us?
Well, we know the answer to that.
Well, the gods from the Lothonian gods have been quiet for eons now.
Oh, yeah. They're trapped by demons.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait. You know about Lothian gods?
Well, we do have there is a shared plane.
Can you tell us where the hell we are?
Well, yeah, you're in Croibia.
Well, obviously, but
I don't know if your language has a word for it, but you are in another dimension.
all right then.
Those Aether gates, man. I'm telling you.
I scratch my head a bit and I'm like, shit.
She waves a hand and like a table and some chairs, and there's a pitcher of liquid on there. Why don't we sit and have a little discussion?
All right.
Okay.
So she goes in. So I know you've been talking to Ranvi, and I mean, I bless his heart, but he is not the smartest of my followers, nor the most convincing.
Okay.
But he is very loyal, and he means well. And he is correct. There is evil afoot, and it is my brother. I have been laying this groundwork for this peace for hundreds of years. And I finally convinced Arden that the wars needed to end, and that the fighting pits would slake his bloodlust. It would be fine. And he agreed. And now Inyel is trying to undo all of this and plunge the world back into war because Arden is growing bored.
Inyel is your brother?
Yes.
And Arden's god of war.
Arden is the Allfather.
All right.
So, what do you want us to do?
I want you to go along with, or do whatever you can to unseat Erlau,
The king.
the Emperor.
The emperor. So if we unseat, but if once you've unseated them, like, are we gonna have to go through the trouble of also getting somebody to replace him?
His brother will be ready to take the throne.
No, that's not gonna like. You normally unseating an emperor, like usually that causes chaos.
It does, unless that Emperor is very disliked and loses the faith of the church.
And what happens if both the emperor's dead and his brother dies for unforeseen reasons?
Are you saying that you're going to...
No, I'm saying, for example, like how stable would this world be if that was what happened?
What was the emperor's name?
Erlal?
I would have to scramble to come up with a contingency, and if you kill him, I will smite you.
I'm not saying we would do that. I'm just saying
What
that
if we accidentally...
you got it. What if Inyel has
murdered-
contingencies?
Inyel doesn't think that far ahead.
Like, I just thought of that, and I was just sitting here, and I'm immortal.
Well, if we do this, will you give us a way back home? Is that possible?
She looks at you, and only you in your head hears something, or hear this. I can do you one better. I can take you to the underworld. Yes, yeah. And
She
then
can do it.
Out loud, she says, yes. If that's where you want to go, as soon as this is done, I will take you to whichever plane you desire to go.
How many planes are there?
You know about 2,
Right.
and we'll just keep it that way.
I gotta. Yeah, we gotta get back. There's a lot of demons that need killing now.
Yeah, if there is anything when we go back.
And so,
It might be ruined, but we should
So
try.
wait, how did you come to be here?
Well, all the gods were trapped, and then we were sent on a quest to rescue the gods, and then which led us all the way to the Lothos home of the gods. Went through the gate. It turns out that was not a very well put together gate because it doesn't close behind you,
It was the tavern keeper. He shoved us through a
which
door.
triggered the.
The tavern keeper. They left him in charge.
Yeah, and he was in the midst of a battle as he shoved us through the door. So the demons are
so
loose.
You came through the tavern door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize that just saying tavern door explained anything.
Planes of existence.
It was an Aether gate, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we're in the Matrix, and it was the,
So yeah,
the key,
how do we
was it the
go
key
about
master?
unseating the king? Like
So-
that seems very illogical for
They
us
they have
randos.
the order has been putting together a plan for some time, and I think you might be the group that can help them actually pull it off. The biggest thing that they will do is they are working on a ritual that, once completed, will, let's just say, having direct affairs with these mortals isn't always allowed. You're a little bit of a different story because you're not from this plane and you're a loophole. But if this ritual is completed, I can come down and completely shatter the faith of the church in the current emperor.
Wow. Yeah, we're all good over there too.
Doing insight. I got 23.
Yeah. She's telling the truth.
So she doesn't seem like trying to be a good person when she's actually evil.
No. She
Yeah, from our past experiences of
Yeah.
evil trickeries.
Yeah, so from what you can gather from what she's saying, she legitimately wants this person unseated. She legitimately will, if you do it, take you where you want to go.
All right. And what was the name of the emperor?
As far as good, bad, evil,
Right.
who's to say?
Right.
We have a very one-sided
Right.
how we found out about this place so far. So yeah.
So what's the emperor we're trying to unseat?
You're trying to unseat Erlal, Erlal, and put his brother Avar.
All right. Well, I don't know if we really have a
Let's take the case.
I agree. I agree.
It's our only shot. Seems like. Who might we get in touch with
What do you mean get
in the
touch?
order?
Oh, in the order. You're talking to the leader of the order,
Ranby.
Ranvi.
So
Oh,
what's
yes?
the
Oh, okay.
what's the plan to throw off this ritual from going on? I hope it's not one that Randy comes up with.
I have been guiding his hand.
All right.
It is my plan, but
Okay.
I think it's best if it comes from him.
All right.
And with that, everything kind of like.
What was there was refreshments on the table, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab whatever.
we take these
refreshments
before we
take
go?
us
All right,
real-
so there's just like this instant like warming, like sensation, and you're up to full hit points.
Oh.
By the way, yeah, if there was food anywhere, I'm taking
No,
it. It had nothing to do with him, but that's my character.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
just because I
always-
want, like, if everything's about to fade, I'm gonna grab a drink and like a scone or something.
No, I would have been drinking the whole time we're
Yeah.
having that
So
conversation.
anybody who partook is up to full hit points. All right, and yeah, so basically you get the effects of a long rest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh well, that's even different.
Yes. So the world kind of builds back up, and you find yourselves sitting around the table again, and then things start moving, and it's like no time has passed, and Stan is just like wide-eyed, like, holy shit.
Well, Ranvi, let's hear this plan of yours for what was your god called again?
Jeha.
I knew that, but like,
Oh, you.
Jeha.
What changed your mind?
What else? We don't have. I just want to hear your plan. All right. I didn't say that we'd follow through with your plan.
This is like a complete 180 from literally seconds ago.
I don't know what I said when we left off.
You were talking about all the ways that his plan is going to fail. And how like every god has their own chosen one, and why should we choose their chosen one over this one? And
that's a good point. I still believe that's a great point. Thank you for reminding me.
all right, so my plan for Jeha is my god or goddess. So we need to overthrow the emperor, and the easiest way to do that is if we can get the support of the church pulled out from under him.
Okay.
Right? So I found this ancient ritual that will allow us to summon a god to the earthly plane. And if we summon the goddess Jeha, she can just tell the church that he's bad. And because she's a god, they'll listen.
This was the plan.
Yeah. It's one aspect of the plan. It's the aspect of the plan I need your help with.
Okay. Yeah.
We have agents high up in the other bits of government that are biding their time and will support the new emperor.
Okay.
But the fastest way to get public opinion away from the current emperor is to have the gods switch, or have the church go away.
And that's just one god saying something though, right? Won't the other gods not be happy with this one god stepping down and just saying stuff out loud?
That is not our problem. Jeha, why would they ever disagree with Jeha? And all he does is cause problems. Jeha has the Allfather's ear.
All right.
Yeah, we have our reservations just because we've had past times that were not great. But yeah, I think
what do you mean pastimes that haven't been great?
trickery. Right now, we just got to this town and we have a very one-sided.
Been used as pawns quite a few times.
Yes, a few times.
By multiple different people and gods.
And gods, yeah, and gods.
I'm sorry that you've had those issues.
Yeah.
I apologize. I mean, I wish there was something I could do to assure you that's not what I'm trying to do.
So for this ritual.
Oh yes, for the ritual. So it's really, I mean, we just need 3 things.
Only imagine.
we need the cup of Adriel.
All right.
We need the root of the Egan seed plant. And we need the tome of Hershti.
The tome of what?
Hershti, Hersti.
Hershti?
Yep.
Hershti.
Hershti.
There's no H in there. You didn't say H. Did you?
Hershti. It starts with an H.
Yeah, but
Just how I pronounce it,
you were
okay?
saying Hirsch.
Hersh.
Hirsch.
Hershti.
So it's SHTY,
T-I.
but there is an H at the end.
There is no H.
But it's a silent H.
It's a silent H.
That's not in there.
It's an invisible H.
Cool. I'm going to fuck that one up.
So,
Where do we find the cup?
Oh, see, that's the best part. The cup is in the city.
Yeah, because he's the guy you want in there, right?
No, that's Avar. Adriel
Oh.
is the wife of Arden, the Allfather.
Where in the city?
Oh.
Specifically.
Oh
Exactly.
well, so hey, this one he gets a little well, it's in a vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Imperial Bank of Scarhelm.
all right.
You're gonna rob that.
So it sounded like it's already sounding like we're going to need some resources for this.
So that's the best part. We have established a contact that might have a way
Love that confidence there.
to secure the cup, but we haven't had anybody with the skills and frankly the somebody without a direct connection to us to take him up on the offer.
All right.
And I can set you up in contact with him. You could talk to him, kind of get a feel for it and see if that's an avenue that you guys would want to take.
So you're officially supported though by the Jaha Church of Jaha, right?
The order.
Order of Jaha.
Yeah, we are the Order of Jeha.
So this is we're talking about breaking into a vault. Who knows what that could, we're going to need some resources besides that.
Okay. I can put you up in a safe house. So room and board.
Food. involved there too?
That's the board part.
That's the board part.
I was a little bored.
Yep. And this safe house is above a pub. We'll take care of your tab.
Which pub?
Oh, we're gonna be a bunch of drunks around here.
It's a pub in Low River. It's out of the way. You guys it's one that we've used on occasion. But I think this one it'll be a good base of operations.
Yeah. I'm also talking about. I'm a wizard, and I could use some wizardry scrolls out for more skullduggery stuff because I'm not a skullduggery person, and I'm sure we have another spellcaster that if you have druidic type spells.
I can see what we can get. I can't make any promises.
All right. Well, I'm sure they're probably pretty cheap in the city. Something like Disguise Self, scrolls like that.
All right, so you can put us up there, and we know kind of where the cup's at. So what about the root of the Egan seed?
Oh yeah, so we're still working on where exactly to get them, but we know that Egan seed is. Why do I not have that note open? Sorry about that, guys.
Wait, was it the seed or was it the root?
The root of the Egan seed plant.
Wait, we don't need the seed of the Egan root.
No, you need the
We need
root of the Egan seed.
How is there a root in a seed?
It's just called the Egan seed.
Oh,
That's the name of the plant.
Maybe the seeds are in the roots.
Sounds like something that's right up.
It's a different plane, man. Who knows?
Yet. We're
It's
gonna
right up
find
Brenton's alley.
Planes could grow downwards.
Yeah, where is that? Do some research, find out where that is.
What?
Where the Egan seed plant?
It's a plant.
Oh,
thing.
right. So
Yeah,
we believe that the Egan seed plant is found deep in the caves of Menarast. And the Tome of Hersty, the last known location, was in the horde of the Dragonborn war chief, Mabara.
Mabara?
Yep, Mabara.
Right. Yeah. So a cup of Adriel, huh? All right.
Wow.
All right, well, we could go check out the safe house, see if it's to our liking.
Okay.
Or we could go right into the bank.
Well,
Grab the cup.
I heard there's a cup here.
You guys got a cup in there? We
Well,
need
it sounds
that.
like it's a planning meeting we're going to, right? With this other guy.
it's just I'm assuming so.
All right.
It'll take me a couple of days to set it up. So why don't he writes down an address on a piece of parchment and hands it to you, and why don't you guys go get set up? So you're going to.
Is it Low River?
Yeah, so you're going to the Broken
Right.
Fang in Low River. The proprietor there is a half-elf by the name of Vor Turi.
Boar or Vor?
Vore.
All right.
And yeah, he will know to expect you.
All right.
And yeah, so you guys will have the apartment upstairs.
Wait, just one for all of us?
It's a 2-floor apartment that
Yeah,
you're
that'll be
not
fine
paying
then, yeah.
anything for.
Yeah, it's exactly. We get room and board. I mean, that's fine.
Really? I figure your character would throw a fit about that.
No.
No.
That's not. I didn't care about the room and board in the first place. It was getting more resources for the party.
Yeah, but
anything.
not having to pay for a place to live
Oh
gives
no,
you.
it's useful.
It's just not enough.
Not.
Need more things. All right. So, you guys make your way to. Well, yeah, you guys have time. So, right now you guys are in Knightswall. So you can kind of just go north through Faybridge and get to Low River.
I was gonna say, as I'm walking, do I remember seeing the Imperial Bank and Golden Gate at all? In the area?
Yes, you do actually. It was the biggest and the fanciest of the buildings that you saw there.
That's what I thought. I tell him I'm a little nervous about this place. That's a big bank. We saw it earlier today.
Yeah, that's why I was really hoping to get my hands on a disguise self, so we can like hide how like if we're replacing somebody, like I could disguise myself as that somebody and like walk in, maybe get a couple illusions, but like I don't know. I don't think this like we're not we're not with them anywhere, right? We're walking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're walking.
Now that we're away from somebody who, like a follower of the god, like I'm just putting this out there, like he is not well funded. It doesn't seem like we're getting an apartment, but like this is big stuff. And also, wasn't she making a big deal about them summoning a god and bring it down? Like that's the very same thing she's gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on the full plan.
Well,
I
we'll
mean,
find out more.
He's trying to
plan,
make us
but-
outlaws the second we get into town.
We
here.
can always keep our ear out though for a neutral god.
I mean, what if Jeha is the neutral god and she's trying to?
She wants to come down, and then and like she's already talking about replacing an emperor with somebody else. Like
Yeah,
that's-
for all we know, she might be telling 100% the truth, which is what it kind of sounded like. Like, what if this is a terrible person that's there right now, and this other god that is
but is
bad?
it the best solution?
I don't know.
Like apparently Arden, the Allfather's not something we want to break down. Iniel, absolutely not. Let's not bring any more chaos into our lives.
Maybe Arden you do want to bring down. I don't know. We don't know anything about him.
No, apparently he's like
He's the god of gods.
He's the one who's bored.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's bored of the little bit of bloodshed and he wants more.
Wait, the Allfather wants more bloodshed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what's that going to solve if we fucking dethrone this guy and put the other guy in? You want more bloodshed then?
No, so Inyo is so
Yes.
it's the theory right now. Inyo is as a gift to the Allfather trying to respark war,
Yes.
and Jeha
Oh.
wants to stop that.
Yep.
Hmm.
But won't Arden still be pissed and be all like, "Where's the blood?"
Ties
it
it up
could
with his
delay.
daughter.
It's a short-term solution.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's gonna get us home. We don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna get us home.
Well, that was
Different
just like that
dimension,
was a reason
no
like why
rules.
we like we'll follow with Jaha's plan so far, but like could always just if it came down to it, keep an eye out and like see if there's a different god we could bring down that like might be I don't know more forward thinking instead of like just
Have
show
you ever
yourself
met
to
a
a god.
forward-thinking god?
No, I haven't met any gods that like did a whole lot.
Actually, yeah, you guys really have. Well, no, you've met gods.
I held my tongue though. I didn't say her plan was stupid to her face.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess.
Yeah.
We don't have any other thing.
Yeah, definitely want to avoid.
Stan just kind of perks up from the back. You know, all this god stuff. I don't know about any of that, but it sounds like we get a drink for free at this pub.
We do.
We get a lot of drinks for free.
That's kind of a win. We're far enough from home.
You know, we're heading up to Low River though. Maybe you guys want to make a stop off at Blackpool, right?
You can go to
Just
Blackpool
go all the way
you
up
want,
to
bud.
Blackpool real quick.
Yeah. So Faybridge, as you guys are kind of walking through that, let me explain Faybridge just a wee bit here. That is Outer Ring. Yeah. So Faybridge. Yeah. So this So Nightswell and Faybridge, they're kind of the same. Just like more of an extension. So you're looking at upper middle class neighborhood, a lot of residential stuff, not a whole lot of shops or whatnot. Besides little corner shops and general stores and the occasional pub. And yeah, so streets are well lit, things are clean. You see patrolling guards pretty regularly.
Okay.
And then you guys finally cross into Low River, and there's a marked decrease in in the quality a little bit. Like the yards aren't as well maintained. You're seeing some graffiti here and there. There's a lot of darker alleyways, and the address you have takes you. It's a couple blocks away from the inner wall. So, the closer you get to the inner wall, the taller the buildings get, the more, and it seems like the outer wall is, it costs more to live near the inner wall. And so, you go down this street, and there's a 3-story building with a sign for the Broken Fang out front.
All right.
and it's late afternoon by this point, early evening. Torches are lit on the outside, and there's some hustle and bustle of people in the pub.
All right. I said we go in and get a drink.
Yeah.
And
It's like I was just looking at the book and like to even copy a single spell is 50 gold. Like wizards really need money, and I'm at 5 gold of the new currency. Guys,
Actually-
we should you think we could make a fortune in Blackpool?
No.
No,
I don't know anything about Blackpool.
He doesn't either.
no, I
He
don't
just
know
knows
either.
the name.
I just know that we shouldn't go there, according to the one guy we talked to.
Actually, there's been 2 guys now that you've talked to.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that I've talked to.
Oh, yeah,
yet,
yep,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
I told him I'm not going.
All right, so you guys going in?
Yeah.
yep.
All right, so you go in, and it's actually kind of a cozy little place. There's a couple of long tables where most of the people are sitting. By the hearth, there's some overstuffed chairs, kind of set in like a little semicircle. A couple of those are filled up. There's a man with a lute in the corner, singing and carooning on, and so there's just din, hustle, bustle, very warm and cozy on the inside. There's just the one tavern keeper kind of running around. He's starting to gray a little bit. So slightly older, half elf. He has the pointy ears, but a little bit of and so he's like running around getting people drinks and stuff, joking with the regulars, and nobody really pays you guys much mind when you come in.
Var.
Says Vor.
For
Var.
oh yeah, just one minute, guys, and I'll be right with you. And he drops some beers off and he comes over. What can I get you guys?
Ranvi sent us.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't I get you guys a round of beers, and when it starts to die down a little bit, we can talk business.
Sounds good.
All right. So he gets you guys some beers and drinking, having a good time, and the night kind of starts to slip away a little bit, and finally, it's just the people start to filter out, and he pays the musician, and the musician leaves, and he locks the door and turns around, and
I'm drinking a lot tonight. Throughout the night.
I keep bringing up Blackpool because we got a couple days, we can make money. Maybe Blackpool's the way to go.
I was sifting through my new book about the gods of Croibia.
I'm getting shit faced, so that's all I'm saying. What my character's doing. He's having a drinking contest.
Staring at the wall.
So I'm talking
Waiting for
at
the next thing
everybody
to
about
happen.
Blackpool. Got it.
yep.
Let's have a drinking contest.
But at one point, she's just like, "You should get Blackpool."
I'm not getting drunk. I'm
Alright.
not safe.
I'm getting sloppy drunk.
Stan's flitting around the bar doing his Stanny things.
When I was reading my book, I was wondering, is this too old to talk about Jeha and everything, or is it?
No, it talks about Jeha
Okay.
and everything.
All right. Just want to get a feel like what we witnessed and what I'm reading, if they kind of like are the same or
Yeah. So, like anything. So some of the stories, like paint Jeha in not so good of a light, but a lot of them overall, it seems like definitely a little bit better of a light than Inyel. Like
Okay.
definitely like
Yeah, I was
one of the
basically
better
just trying to
gods.
read about those two that we've heard
Yeah.
of. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting like that. Seems like she's a little bit more on the up and up than the god of chaos.
But
Who
don't
would've
forget,
thunk?
it's still the god of thunder and storms.
Yes. So throughout this whole time, I'll when we get rooms and everything, I'll probably read about that too and kind
Yep.
of brush up on some of the other ones and stuff. So.
Yeah. All right. So so finally Vor comes over with a beer of his own, and he sits down and he's just like, "Whew, what a night."
You do this all by yourself?
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't really bring in a ton of business, and this was a particularly good night.
Nice.
But it's more of a local neighborhood pub. This is about as busy as it ever gets. So,
Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Renton.
Oh, nice to meet you, Renton. I'm Vor.
Nice to meet you.
Aranon.
Aranon, okay.
Sladen.
No, that's Aiden.
Oh, Schladen. Oh,
Aiden.
Or Schladen?
He's Aiden. With
Aiden,
an A.
okay. Oh, yeah. He said he's had a bit to drink, and...
He's asking what your name is.
Oh, Sloan.
Oh,
Sloan.
you've been drinking too?
I've just been literally drinking this whole time. I haven't said a word.
Roan. His name's
Roan.
Okay, all right.
What?
And Stan is like slumped over in one of the easy chairs, like...
Oh, that's Stan.
I'm Stan.
Yeah. I'm sure you probably met him already tonight.
Yeah, no, he talked my ear off a bit. Very strange accent, that one. I mean, kind of like you guys, but very heavy. And so Ranvi told me the situation, and sounds like you guys are helping out the order. So, yeah, you guys are welcome to the apartments upstairs.
All right.
Let me show you the way. And so they leave the he leads you out of the pub. He locks the door up, and then kind of around the side there's an external staircase that goes up to the first one. And he unlocks the door and he kind of opens it up. All right, yeah, no, there's you got some bedrooms, kitchen or whatever. And the pub's usually open downstairs. So if you guys ever need anything, just come on down. And he gives you guys the key and.
He's not the one that we talked to about the bank person getting into the bank, right? There's some.
No.
somebody
Yeah,
else.
that'll be somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the morning, probably.
Sounds good. There's a pretty good breakfast place down over there. We don't open up till later in the afternoon. So.
All right. Sounds good.
Sharon, want to go back and get some more beer? Let's go back and get some beer.
I start casting a detect magic as a ritual.
Okay.
Cool.
And while I'm doing that though, I guess we could talk about. So I don't know how you guys can drink. I don't he's got the bartender left, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
I don't know how you guys can drink. I just do not feel comfortable in this. The access to magic is great, but it's
They're too drunk to realize.
it's
That
no. That's, yeah, I know.
Well, that is access to magic. Then
It's then, I turn turn around and it's great, but it also feels I don't know. It's I'm out of my element.
Yeah, I haven't used any magic really since I've been here. I've been.
Oh, it's great. I mean, I just bombarded all these spells and had so many more spells I could cast. That was great. Apparently, it's not you heard about you can't self-defense very well.
Yeah, I walked into that. Well, also that does make sense because you killed them. So.
Well, and there was I don't know, if they're weaker and less of them, I could have done something.
hey, they got any beer in the
lethal.
kitchen?
I thought you guys already left to go see
I
if
don't
the
know.
bar was open again.
I-
Just
I
sitting there
was
trying to
like,
open the
Give
door.
me
I was
a
too lazy.
perception check with disadvantage.
Wow.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh, unnatural 20. Yeah, so you go in and you're kind of digging through the cupboards, and there's this there's a thing that you've never seen before.
Oh,
Looks like a box, and it has a hinged door. So but it's shaped funny, and it's kind of cool to the touch.
check this out, man.
You didn't detect magic?
I'm still. It takes
still
10 minutes.
casting.
I'm gonna be playing with it or see if there's something I can eat.
So you open it up, and there's just a blast of cold air in your face.
Huh.
And there's bottles of beer sitting in there,
Oh wow. All right.
and it's cold.
I am drinking it, and then I'll offer you one.
I'm good.
All right.
Stan's just like,
Stan.
no. So Stan, he's listening to these two. Then he hears you crack a bottle, and then he just magically appears next to you. What are you doing?
Well, let me see if it's any good, and I'll take a swig.
He's like, cold. Oh man, usually I can't. It's summer out there. Where are we getting cold beer? This is amazing.
You realize that you could have asked at any time, and I could have made it a cold beer for you, right?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can do that. I just certainly didn't because it, limit on magic and everything.
Look at my new best friend, Arn.
Yeah, I'll do that for you all the time if you can restore magic.
Can we store magic?
Well, just because like
Back in Lothos.
it takes cantrips. Like you're limited on cantrips per day.
Right, yeah. I understand, but I'm not sure my character does.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, you find a refrigerator.
I was a little nervous about whether that was actually beer in there or not, or if I'm just so
Yeah,
drunk.
no, you're good. You're good. It's
All right.
beer. Yeah. So what are you guys talking about?
Well, I was casting detect.
Oh yeah.
magic,
So
like-
detect magic, really, like you don't detect much. There's some minor enchantment on the box.
All right.
And that's really about it. There's no like magical security or anything.
This one makes there any listening devices.
No listening devices.
Interesting.
So how big is this box? Is it refrigerator size or
Yeah, it's about
big enough
refrigerator
that
size, yeah.
I'm not carrying it
Well,
around
and
or
so
anything?
it's more like the kegerator size, like the chest, because
okay.
it's down and like,
Right.
the hinge door. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well then, I'm gonna drag that next to my chair.
He's like dragging it out of the kitchen. You guys just hear like, like
Oh, we only got one night in the safe house, boys. Might as well just go nuts. I'm gonna go up and go to bed to the
all right.
apartment.
So you're the first one going up to the room. So there's 2 bedrooms on this floor, this ground floor. Or sorry, I think there's 1 bedroom on this ground floor, and then there's 3 upstairs. So
Okay.
you're the first one going to look at rooms, so you can have your pick of the rooms.
Well, the ground one is closer, so I'm just gonna go right into that one and flop over.
All right, yeah. So you walk into the ground room, and it's pretty bare: bed, chair, dresser. Like bed's made though, and you can just flop down on
Yep,
it.
flop down face first. That's where I'm at.
All right. Do you even shut the door behind you?
Nope, just
I'm just picturing like he's flopped down, legs sticking off the end of the bed,
Yep,
like
exactly. Sword's still there.
just snoring loudly now. Like,
Well, I'm gonna go up and read the rest of my book or get some more of this book in. Yeah, we'll
All right,
figure out where we go in the morning. I think.
Yeah, I have nothing else to do. I'm not planning on drinking anymore. Just too on edge. I can't really do that.
I find
roll a Constitution saving throw for me there.
All right.
With disadvantage.
Oh. 19.
Damn, son. All right, you are still awake and sitting in the chair drinking.
Yep.
I picked the room that's on the east, so the sun can rise in my
Okay.
face.
Sounds good.
I'll keep drinking for a little while, but I'm not gonna probably. If I'm the only one awake, I'll probably slow
Oh,
down.
Stan
so.
will sit there with you.
Oh well, then we're going at it.
I randomly choose a room. I don't care which room.
All right. So there's 4 rooms and 5 people. So Stan's double bunking with Aiden now.
Yep.
All right. So yeah. So you guys sit, and how long are you going?
Until I pass out.
So Stan
Start
goes
All
and
right.
claims
Well,
the room.
roll me another Constitution saving throw.
I hope Stan goes and claims the room.
Might not be a bad idea for you to take cure poison for the morning.
17.
All right. Yeah. No. So you're still going, and Stan's like. He's doing that thing where like he's just starting to nod off a little bit, like, but he's still sitting in his chair, just like.
Every time he does, I'll hand him a beer.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna kill the man.
Yeah, what if he does kill Stan?
I'm a 7.
Okay, yeah, no, you. So like you're like, oh, I legit know it was a beer. You're like,
Well,
you look at Stan, and Stan's like, there's no beer. and then you're like, and then you pass out in the chair.
That's where you find me in the morning, boys.
Pull over the refrigerator.
And Stan's right there too, just snoring, like, so like in the middle of the night, like they shifted, and they both like, and so like it's like Stan's like sleeping on Aiden's shoulder, like. All right, yeah. So you guys come down in the morning. Sun's out. Come down, and you guys just see bottles strewn about the living area of the bottom apartment, and Stan and Aiden passed out in chairs, and the refrigerator wide open. Like there's literal snowflakes coming down in the living room. Like,
Oh yeah, I closed the door.
Yeah, I start picking up a few of the bottles. I left like some of my old maps and stuff in the room, just trying to empty out my bag a little bit.
Yeah, like in the morning, I go through I go through my stuff now that I like gotta sleep. Like I found like one of the few things I have 2 emeralds stored away, and I also have a change of clothing. I have the porpoise T-shirt still.
Was that the hunting trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the fishing
Oh,
trip.
that's awesome.
The fishing.
Did not leave that back at the.
Nope.
It's funny.
So we gotta make money, guys.
Well, I think they're still passed out.
I'm bad. Yeah.
No,
You guys
Well,
can
the
have.
door's open. I'm just laying there, so
Are you asleep?
I don't know. Did I wake up?
you want to wake up?
Sure.
Yeah, you're awake.
I'm
Alright.
awake.
I'm gonna want to go get some breakfast. Let him sleep it off a little bit.
Sure. I can get some breakfast.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you guys head down, and there's a little cafe, like a block and a half down.
All right.
You guys go in and get some eggs and bacon, maybe
Nice.
some gravy.
So who are we supposed to meet about this bank?
We don't
So all you know is he's going to set up the meeting and let you know when
Okay.
it's set up.
So right now it's kind of just the waiting game, hanging out in the city, whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. So he said it was going to take a couple of days to get everything set up. It's about midweek right now.
Okay.
Um,
I was gonna say, is it the weekend? Can we go see these blood sport things or
We got
whatever?
time to
See
go
what
to
this is?
Blackpool.
This whole arena.
Are you interested in blood sports?
No, but I want to see what this whole thing is about here.
Is it the weekend?
no,
it's midweek right now. Hey, that could be an easy way for you to make some money. Go kill some people in a blood sport.
I don't want to go around killing
Hey, you
people.
keep looking for money.
You don't have to.
Self-defense is what I want.
You don't have to kill people.
Or if there's other ways to make money.
Are you guys going to be robbing a bank soon?
Yeah.
We'll come up with a plan in like a couple minutes. We got time.
Unfortunately, I don't have any of the spells needed for robbing stuff.
All right. So,
Like
is there anything in the city that you guys would like to go check out? Like any areas of the city?
Yeah, I was gonna walk my way to Scholars District of the university. Now that we found out this, the caves of Menarest and everything, I'd like to go
Okay.
see a map of this entire area. Croibia.
Arabia. Okay. Yeah. So, so you're heading to the university area.
You're heading to university area?
Yeah, the Temple District's right next to that too. If you wanted to check out any.
Which one's the university area?
The
Scholars District?
I'll make my way there just to find some books on magic and see like if I can learn anything.
Yeah. And then also, I was told about shops over in the Grey Pool area. They're supposed to be kind of cool or something. So, yeah.
Rome.
I'm gonna follow people.
Okay. You guys going to wake these jerks up or?
I leave a note on his chest.
So by the time they come back from breakfast, you're stirring. You're up. You're not feeling great. You're hungover. Yeah, you're exhausted.
I think I'll just hang out, and whenever the bar downstairs opens up, I'll go down there and get some food.
Okay.
So I know we got a couple days, so I'm just this is an off day for me.
Sounds good.
So
Sounds good.
You can let them do their thing.
You've had a lot of change recently.
Yeah, just had to let loose. So
All right. Yeah. So you guys make your way. I guess you guys can go in through Faybridge into the middle ring, or you guys can go back down to Silver Bluff. It's kind of your call.
Faybridge.
All right. So Faybridge into East Crown.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you guys go back down to Faybridge and into East Crown.
oh, that's what the G's are.
And yeah, they're gates.
Gotcha.
And so yeah, as you're walking into East Crown, the first thing you notice are some very large, there's like one very large coliseum, and then there's a couple of smaller ones, and also you're seeing a bunch of theaters and pubs. It looks like this is probably some sort of entertainment district where you have your blood sport, but you also have your your Shakespeare or whatever. It's all the same. It's all the same.
All right, good to know.
All right. And then I'm guessing you guys continue on from there, or
Yeah, most stuff's probably closed in the early.
yeah. It's still pretty early, and you can see, you know, like they're still kind of cleaning up from the night before. It seems like this area gets pretty rowdy. But yeah, you guys continue through and into the Rose Lamp District, which I have so many districts here.
You got a
Oh
few.
yeah, so Rose Lamp. This is think like high end shopping. Like so, the closer you get towards the Citadel, the more ritzy things get. So this is, you know, like all of your like name brands, which you don't recognize any of them.
Piccadilly Circus, basically.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think Piccadilly, London, and then you got that. And then yeah, so then it's right next to the Temple District. So you kind of like go. Are you guys going north or south through?
Seeing as I'm already, we'll go to the Temple District just because it's in the area of Golden Gate that
You go through less districts that way.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, yeah. So you guys go through the Temple District and just beautiful, ornate statues and cathedrals and little shrines, like to all the various gods, are set here. There's a lot of like it looks like priests walking around. It also looks like there's some seminaries here with students already in class or doing morning prayers.
And there's probably one big temple for like the overall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And kind of looming, like even higher than like the temples, looming up to the north is the Citadel, just kind of like looming down over everything.
Wow.
And then you kind of like the religion, like the religious symbolism and stuff kind of like fades away, or iconography, and then things start to become almost a little Greek, like very, and you feel a little bit like at home, like it's almost Lothosian in
Lothorian.
Lothorian,
Yeah.
sure. Where like, you know, lots of columns, lots of you know, really like almost familiar architecture. Like if you guys were down in like Krenas.
Mm-hmm.
And like big sprawling greens in the middle of the city. You know, students kind of going out for morning walks. You can see people you know, like practicing spells in the courtyard.
That's exciting to see.
And yeah, a lot of and like you see also like interesting creatures that you haven't seen, like, you know, tiny little lizards and like winged rats and stuff. Like it looks like they might be doing some experimenting.
So we're in Hogwarts now.
Kinda.
Yeah, maybe I'll be able to make myself a little bit more happy if I find some books on magic items.
Yeah.
Somebody take my mind
you
off
sad?
this. Oh, my character's not happy. Well, because like we left like Lothos. In not
in
good shape,
shambles. Yes.
and now we're a long way from home.
And then we've probably talked about this, whatever, but I'm just like, well, there's really no way to get back home right now, so I'm just taking it as it goes. So, so looking around for a library.
Give me enough time and money and experience, and mainly experience points,
It's all about that experience for you.
and I can just get us home.
All right. So
I did not see the
Hey, give me a
library.
perception check.
10.
10. Yeah, you see a lot of building, and you're just kind of like overwhelmed, and so you don't see a library per se. You see a lot of buildings.
I can definitely look for a library with my +0. A 5.
All right. You know, we have a dice tray. A tray for
I didn't know you had it.
know you had it
Oh,
on.
I didn't know you had it. Because you had it off earlier.
I know.
What are you guys looking for? A library?
Yeah. Oh, it's right
See if I
there.
see any. Oh no. I don't see one either.
All right. Yeah. So you guys are just kind of wandering around.
I asked somebody.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you see a wizard who looks like he's having trouble like conjuring some flame. Like it seems like he is very new, kind of younger.
I give him a quick pointer. Like so.
Yeah, you opened it up, right?
You gotta. So can I see which? I got a couple different fire ones on my hand. So you gotta. I try to describe with Arcana. That's just like, as I
Roll
like,
an Arcana check.
14. And I also will provide an example with like creating a bonfire and then using control flames to like move it.
Okay. Yeah, so he's able to get like a little fireball to spark,
There you go.
and he lines up. Oh well, thank you so much.
Yeah. All you need is that little spark, and then you're good to go from there. It's just that first step. Do you know a good magic library around here, like book tomes of knowledge?
Are you a student here?
I'm actually from out of town, and like I just wanted to take a look.
Okay, I mean I know you need like it's only open to students, but they're at the tower, and he kind of points to like a tall like spirally building over. They have I think the best arcane library in Croivia.
Oh, all right. Maybe we can get a guest pass.
A guest pass.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Start making our way there.
All right, yeah. So you go over to the tower. There's this big, massive, like towers above you, very aptly named, and you like there's just big, ornately carved wooden doors, and and they're propped open, and students are coming in and out, chattering about a professor this or a professor that, or worried about exams or something, and
Yeah.
So what's our as we're walking up, like, so where you have any ideas on like how to convince them to listen?
So we're we're trying to get a pass of some sort, or we're trying to say we lost our pass. What are we trying to do here?
Well, like a guest pass for us would be pretty nice.
Okay.
So we can get in and out a couple times.
Yeah. So there isn't just a communal library. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Well, this was a better library.
Oh. Well, I mean, you could try and use my other library card here and just say, "Oh, I guess I have the wrong one."
Like I could use magic. I just kind of don't want to use magic.
They're probably gonna know that you use
They might.
magic too. So you're trying to get to this nicer magic.
Well, I have magics that they don't notice if they succeed, but like
Where is my?
want to avoid that if I can. How about you? Like Ron's with us, right? How about you? How persuasive are you feeling today?
I can be intimidating.
We don't
Not
want to
persuasive.
intimidate.
Yeah, we don't want to intimidate them.
So I don't have a solution.
But we're all three students of different magics. I mean, they'll let us in, right?
The Glenfast, is that a university library card that
Wait,
I got?
I can persuade him.
you do have
I
a
have plus
library
7.
card.
Was that
It's
a
not a
uni-
university
Oh,
library?
I thought it
card.
was.
No, that was the
Just the
city of
one,
Glenfast library
Okay.
card. He does have a library card.
I
Though,
do.
because somebody couldn't figure out how libraries work.
Wait, have we asked him yet directly if he could maybe like just take like Renton in there or something?
No.
Or
You
whatever.
guys haven't talked to anybody
Yeah.
of importance. You talked to a student.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want you want to go in for magic stuff, right? That's
Well,
what you're trying
because
to do?
I can, like, I'm not gonna be able to get any spells because that takes money and resources. But I might be able to find something about magic items.
All
You
right.
know, the thing that my character cares about.
All right, so we go up to the door. Are we there? No.
Yeah, you're at the door.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys have been kind of like just standing outside having a conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I walk in.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk in, and you're kind of in this lobby, and it's just beautifully carved oak, and as you're kind of looking, like the carvings are moving on the tree, like
Ooh.
kind of like moving around and playing out like little scenes. And then there's just this big desk, kind of like a reception desk, and there's a wizard or a witch with the kind of like a tattered hat and spectacles down at her nose, and
And is it wide opening on both sides there?
yeah, so there's a big opening on either side.
All right, I just start walking into the library like I'm a student there.
Give me a deception.
It's a deception.
Or
I was just gonna.
performance.
Oh, performance.
There
Oh,
we go.
no.
Yeah, let's do performance.
Nothing. That'd be a 10.
Card.
Oh yeah, sorry. I pull out my library card.
With a wave of her hand, it gets pulled out of your hand and into hers, from across the area there. This
So is there a problem? Sorry,
This
what?
is not a library card for this library.
What? Oh crap! I dig around in my pockets. Dig around. I don't have it right now. I thought that was the card.
I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
At least you have that one.
No, I don't because I only got a 6.
Okay, she casts Zone of Truth, and you feel compelled to tell the truth.
Tell the whole truth.
Are you a student here?
No, I'm sorry. I need to get in the library. I'm from Lothos, and that's my library card from the Glenfast area in Lothos, and I just need to see some maps. I'm sorry. Yep. We're from out of town. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
Oh, you meant to.
Yep.
You did mean to.
Yep. Oh yeah, I didn't mean. I mean, I'm sorry. I meant to. I meant to.
You know, you can actually do you can roll to save versus.
Nope. I just did it.
Oh, that was the.
That was the save.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I rolled 6.
All right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so you're not getting in this library.
Is there another library around here?
Yeah, I mean, for maps and stuff, you probably just want to go to the college library. If you go across the quad,
Wait, there's another library?
this is the arcane library.
Oh, why the hell are we at the arcane library? I'd say that too.
Wait, are you with him?
I'm separate from him. Mind if I'm here.
Wisdom saving throw.
I got a 1.
You also feel compelled to, like, she expands the circle.
Yeah, just tell her exactly what you want to do. You want to learn new spells.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately with this person. I want to I'm from far away, and I just want to take a look at some magic books, magic items. I'm really I'm a wizard.
And you're not a student here?
Is there a way I can get in without being a student?
No.
Would you mind let me through? I guess I cast suggestion. She needs to do a wisdom save herself this time. Hopefully her wisdom is as low as mine is when it comes to saving throws.
Librarians are kind of snooty.
So wait, what did you say?
Would you mind letting us through here to look at the library?
I actually
for free?
would mind.
So she made her save.
It
No,
seems that way.
you said
This
would
is
you
no
mind?
suggestion. It's it's a kind of a command, a subtle command that just they let you do that.
Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to.
Write a guest pass.
I've never written a guest pass before.
Today's a good day to start. This is actually I'm still in the zone of truth.
You are still in the zone of truth. Well, I mean, maybe this one time it won't hurt too much. So she writes out her guest pass.
Just on like a post-it note because she doesn't.
She doesn't have anything, and she hands you the thing.
Oh well, thank you very much. I hope you have a very good day.
Okay. Just letting you know that if she finds out that if somehow she finds out that magic was used on her, that is a punishable offense.
And I'm just saying that I do not have a lot of my wheelhouse, and I got just that.
I know.
At least that's
letting
the
you
one of my
know.
spells that they don't realize it's been cast on them.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something subtle like that. It was pretty subtle.
It's
I just asked for a
pretty
guest pass.
big though. Yeah, but she's.
They don't do guest pass.
They just don't.
Then why did she write it out on the piece of paper that we clearly have evidence of?
That's
That
true.
is her handwriting.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna stop there with you going into the temple illegal or the tower
Yeah,
illegally.
we definitely.
Legal. It was technically legal.
I definitely don't follow him. I definitely
But
don't.
you have a guest pass.
No, he has a guest pass.
No, she wrote out 2.
No, I don't want to follow him.
Okay.
No. She
All right.
scared me to death.
Wait, you just want to lie to her and then
Yeah, I would have done
Make things harder for me first.
because now I won't get punished.
All right.
Oh,
You got
jeez.
truth zone, son.
And she
Let's
knows way more about me
do-
now.
All right, guys. Time for table talk, the after show, where we talk about the show that we literally just did. That's fun.
Fun.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
show.
So we had some interesting comment in the chat.
What's that?
Yep. So it was peeks in so many beards. Not sure if this is a D&D group or a lost platoon from the Battle of Gettysburg.
Who is that?
That was Tiny Little Dragon.
Little dragon.
Tiny Little Dragon.
Tiny little
That's a fair question.
It is a fair question. I really liked it. I saw that and I chuckled.
I saw you look over and kind of chuckle a little bit. I logged on Twitch to see if there's any other chat comments because I figured.
Yeah, but no, that was good. That was good. Thank you, Tiny Little Dragon. All right, so yeah, things happened today. We got kind of the main quest of the season started off finally.
More stuff with gods, damn it.
Well, that's kind of the theme of the series.
No, like from Aeronon's perspective, it's like always gods and their screw ups.
Right.
I'm excited about this map you made for us. As Renton's always excited about maps
Right,
too.
well,
but we learned a lot today about
Yeah.
everything here too.
Well, and it
so.
should give you a good reference, especially like as you guys have explored the city a little bit more, and we get more in depth on some of this stuff.
Yeah, it's nice being able to write, oh, this is Entertainment District. Oh, this is where the Order of Jeha headquarters
Now,
is.
those other items on the list, were those like outside the city?
Yes.
Which other items?
The other, like we had the
There's
3
3
items.
items.
Yeah. So they're outside of the city, and we haven't quite found out where yet. So I won't really.
You said the caves of Menarest and
Yes.
the Horde of
We could find out where
Mamara.
that's at. We
So
could
the
ask
caves of
around.
Menarest, yeah.
I could that would be on a map probably somewhere though, wouldn't it? The Menarest area or something.
Unless it's secret.
Okay, so that'll be Renton's goal to try and see where the seed is because it's also a plant thing. So. No, that was a fun episode.
Covered a lot of ground.
I kind of hope that Carlos gets caught for using magic.
Yeah, you want me to get arrested? That I'm glad that you want that to
It'd be
happen.
hilarious. It'd be
Well,
another
alright.
another side
So
quest.
again, I will send out the wiki link to you guys. But I wrote out all the laws.
What is that? Is it punishable by death or what is it?
Oh, for that one,
Yeah.
let's see. That would be
Just
crimes
going to clink for a little while.
against citizens.
Oh no.
Let's see. Using magic to influence a citizen without consent. Fine or damages up to 1,000 gold ingots.
Well, I have 5.
To Blackpool with you.
Oh, so fun fact: if you can't pay a fine, you can be imprisoned. You can do hard labor, or you could go to the arena.
So you're saying I should just murder people and it's just better off because the same thing's going to happen anyways?
No, murdering is death.
Ah, yeah.
Well, no, sorry, that's murdering without justification. Murdering with justification is exile up to 5 years, or hard labor
Exile
up to
up to
3
5
years,
years.
What if we just murder
or
all
damages
the
up to
authorities?
1,000, paid to the victim's kin.
Wow.
Depends on. It's all circumstantial.
It is.
You know, let's bring the god of chaos in this world. I'm okay with it now. Change minds.
They have rules. Ugh.
No. Like the whole self-defense thing. That's going too far.
It's with justification.
Yeah, with justification, like that's going too far.
Can't murder people.
Self-defense, you should be fine.
Well, when
No stand your ground law.
it's 11-2, you're not getting out of there without murdering them.
Yeah.
You're not. I mean, we weren't walking away out.
But if
from
they
there.
had killed you, they would have been way worse off.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they got caught.
Yeah, I didn't want to go in with him for the guest pass too because I gave away everything. Because I'm from Lothos, I'm the wrong.
This is the one thing my character cares about.
I know,
is
I know.
magic items.
But yeah, so I was like, well, she knows way too much about me, so I'm not going in there.
Yeah, a bunch of nonsense. That's what
True.
she got.
It's true.
It didn't make any sense.
But
Like,
she
you're
also
able-
knows that I definitely am not from that school.
You're able to twist the truth, like as long as like you don't tell a lie.
Yeah.
You
But,
didn't need to twist it. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
but then also, yeah, why would I be coming out of the library? Then she'll be like, wait, I wrote out. Wait, what? So yeah.
Yeah, I got to keep that suggestion spell up for. I can't lose that for an hour because
I was gonna say-
I want it to be not fresh in her mind
Oh,
when
okay.
it wears off.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Seeing you walk out of there. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be spending the entire day in the library.
This is where I live now. I need to wait for a
Break a
librarian.
window and jump out.
All right. Well, should we talk? Oh, I'm trying to think what else happened. So, you guys found the fat fool. The
Fat fool. Yep.
Yeah.
That was a very nice guy. I didn't get his name, but yeah.
You guys went to an astral plane. That was neat.
We did. We did.
Kind of a plane in between planes. Yeah.
Ate some pastries.
Yeah.
I bargained for something, or I haggled.
Found a fridge.
Found a fridge. That man definitely was able to feed his children on 8 silver. Come on. Think of all the fucking pastries he could have got to
That's
feed
what
his
he
kitchen.
did.
What
guy?
sick of pastries.
The
guy
guy
you
I
bought
bought
the
the
book from?
book from. He's like, my children won't be able to fed tonight if you don't give me 9 gold.
No, of course it was a lie.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I was like, dude, I just got pastries for 3 copper down there.
All right. MVP.
I didn't know that Roan was drunk there earlier. That made me laugh.
The trick is just not to move at all. I mean, I did roll a natural 20 and didn't hit my head on the chandelier in the little people place.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
right.
That's
I don't
right.
want to brag or anything, but I
Didn't brag, but I didn't hit my head on the
hit my head on
chandelier.
anything.
I don't know. I thought I did all right role playing in the
Yeah.
earlier on, figuring out some shit. But
Yeah, I'd say so.
otherwise,
Um,
drunky over here finding a fridge, persuading.
dragging the fridge over to the chair.
Yeah, that too.
You
That
haven't
too.
got in trouble for that yet.
Persuading and seeing what happens with the persuasion coming up next. Now that we found out there's loss involved.
No, I didn't get caught.
He didn't.
I
get
know,
caught.
yeah.
No, I'm trying to
Not
notify you of the law, so you can't be like, well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Which I mean, your characters wouldn't know, because it's not really a law in Lothos, because it's not a problem in Lothos.
Right. The librarian.
There's a reason I get to use a charm spell.
Yeah, I was looking down at my spell. I'm like, oh, I could just do that, and I was like,
Oh no, that would be the
one.
worst possible
Yeah, because they
choice.
know they've been charmed.
Yeah.
Suggesting they don't know.
Like the one exception would be if I used my mesmerize ability, my
Luckily,
Hypnotize.
I looked back and said that one thing because I was about to be like, well, I'll just try this one spell. But luckily, you started talking. Then I'm like, oh, good. Now I don't have to
All
worry
right,
about
so
that.
what are our nominees so far?
uh,
We have
Renton's
Renton
role-playing
for
early on.
just general role playing over the session, which was solid. We have Roan for not hitting his head on a chandelier and for secretly
Thanks,
being drunk.
everybody.
We
Secretly
have Aiden for dragging a refrigerator to his chair,
That's big time.
which is everybody's dream.
That's a big deal.
And then we have Aranon for.
Well, I got it last week though.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
did you?
Yep.
So
All
then
right,
we
yeah.
don't care what you did.
So we don't give a shit.
I'll put my vote in for Renton for his role playing early on.
All right,
Yeah, that's where
I'll
my
go.
vote's going.
Renton.
Yeah, I was gonna go Pete over
And the
there.
Zone of
'cause you
Truth.
just got drunk and found a refrigerator, so
He did find a
Which is
refrigerator.
pretty
though.
cool.
it is cool.
He
Aiden's
like
cool.
mini-
There's not a lot of refrigerators around
That's
here.
true. That's true. Well, now we might find refrigerators everywhere. 'cause
We
there's
might.
magic.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, if I find some magic items, I can make my own refrigerators.
Yeah,
maybe.
there we go, and we can have it in the back of the wagon then.
Dude, you
Yeah.
could sell them.
No, I would probably lie to
We
you guys.
could sell
You could
them.
sell
That's how you're gonna
refrigerators
make money.
That's how
for
you
a
make
heck of a
money.
deal.
There's
too.
easier ways to make money than that.
Becoming a
By
refrigerator
going to
salesman?
Blackpool and figuring out what to sell.
Yes,
By trying to make a
absolutely.
bunch of Arcana.
Yeah, let's go to Blackpool and deal drugs.
I'll go with Matt.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So inspiration for you, sir. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, and we will be back next week at the same time in the same place, having a good
dear.
time. We will probably meet a mysterious stranger.
Uh-oh.
There might be fighting pits. There might be one of our members in a fighting pit because he got arrested for casting spells on people.
Probably somebody else, not me.
Whoa.
If we meet more,
I got plenty more spell
if
slots to
we
get
meet
myself out
more
of trouble.
mysterious strangers, let's just not follow them exactly like we always do.
Why not? It works out perfectly.
It works out great all the
It
time.
works out perfectly.